What is going on, YouTube? This is Jim, back with another video, and today I want to talk to you guys about Defiance 2050. Now, I played the original Defiance on computer when it came out many years ago. It was released in tandem with the Defiance TV show on SyFy, and the two between the show and the game, there was supposed to be a shared universe where events on the show would affect the game and vice versa. Unfortunately, the show did not get a lot of traction, and after 3 seasons, I believe, the show was canceled and the game was largely abandoned until today, for some reason, where Trion World decided to re-release the game, this time branding it as Defiance 2050. But it is still the core game that I played so long ago, and the gameplay you're seeing in the background, this is the opening level. It is a cool concept. It is a cool idea. The world of Defiance is really neat. You play as an arc hunter, and an arc hunter is sent out to collect satellites that burn up and crash out of orbit into the ground, and you mine those for precious resources. Well, the world has gone through some pretty serious consequences. It's in the future. It's a Mad Max dystopian society, and everybody's out there trying to get these fallen arcs, these arc pieces to, you know, claim and sell for money. You're trying to do it in the name of good, so to speak, to help civilization and try to rebuild up the old machinery. Of course, now there are these weird aliens on the planet, and there are bugs and other kind of weird mutants and all these sorts of things. So when an arc crashes, that's when stuff really hits the fan, and that is the focal point of this game. Now, you're not going to see that today in this video because I couldn't make it that far. This game is just really bad. I was not a big fan of the game when it came out, but I did enjoy the TV show, and I did suffer through the gameplay because I wanted to experience that lore, which connected back to the TV show and the expanded universe within the TV show. But now that the show is gone and there's no hopes of any linkages, all you're left with is a very broken, buggy, pardon the pun, game where it just doesn't have any good flow or rhythm to it. Combat feels clunky. The weapons are very inconsistent in their damage. You're seeing a significant amount of jumping and weird kind of server tick rate issues where enemies are just basically teleporting around the map. The AI is largely broken. Sometimes the AI doesn't even target you. They'll turn around and run away. There's scripted scenes which do not make sense in the context of your gameplay, so you'll be killing a bunch of enemies and then all of a sudden a scripted cutscene will begin, and mid-battle all the enemies are suddenly gone and you're wearing different clothes than you had from the cutscene because they didn't render it based on your character customization, and so on and so on and so on. And I don't even know why people would want to play this game. It is a broken, absolute horrid mess. Now in the loading screens, which I don't know if you're going to see in this video, I was streaming this on Mixer. I'm not sure what is shown to me and what's shown to you guys, but now in the loading screens in between these zones, they are trying to get you to go to their store. So it's like press X to get more ammo space, or you know, inventory space, or press X to get the new vanity item. And I'm like, what? It's just so trashy and tacky. I can't say enough bad things about this. And I own the game in my Steam library. I paid $60 for it when it came out. And I was frustrated then, and I am even more frustrated now. But I saw it pop up. I thought I would download it, give it one more go, and I couldn't even make it, I think, 20 minutes before I said, yep, this is the same broken, boring game that I played 6 years ago. I don't know what the guys at Trion Worlds have been doing in that period of time. Clearly, they have not been fixing the same issues that plagued this game during its launch. We are in the exact same situation we are now as we were back then. The only difference is it looks a little bit better. Maybe they upscaled things slightly. I'm not really entirely sure. But avoid this game at all costs. Do not play it. There are many other good free-to-play third-person shooters that exist. The concept is a genuinely cool idea. Absolutely broken, horrid completion. If I had to give this game a rating on a scale from 1 to 10, I'm going to give it a 2. I don't even think it deserves that, to be honest with you, and I'm only being nice because in the original Defiance, the launch trailer to kind of run the TV show was Radioactive, the song Radioactive, which I really did like, and that was the first time we heard it from the Imagine Dragons. That's the only thing why I give this game a 2. It doesn't even have anything to do with the game, but I had fond memories of the TV show, so I'm trying to grasp for straws here, but do not play this game, and take my word for it, you will be better for it. As always, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys on the other side.